Alright, so I have one more basic setup that we can use. And again, if you come up with an idea, I want to hear about it. And, in the middle of the game, well, I want to hear about your setups before we get to the match and we realize we need something else. So think about this stuff, come up with, variations or whatever, and we'll make it happen so that it's suitable for every player, and yet we're still following the same guidelines. Okay, this setup is big 3. Alright, this is going to be an A heavy setup. Okay, we've tried retake. We can't do the retake. They are just storming A. There's going to be situations, I guarantee, where, okay, they're going to go long A fast, and Jeff and I are going to come down, we're going to try and defend this, and we're going to get killed. Okay, we just cannot, we can't get to our positions, we cannot fend off the rush, and we're going to give up A. Okay, that's definitely, that's trouble. I mean, we can't run the retake if we die at long, right? So we're going to play big 3. Jeff's going to be long. Miller's going to be A site. I'm going to be rotator, swingman. Tom and Calibus, you guys are B. This is a setup where these 3 guys need to work together to defend A. Okay. And this is kind of an op-based setup, but you could have any gun. Okay. So what we want to do, okay, so we've run the retake, we've run the 2 cat. They're not going to, one of the advantages is they're not going to expect a guy at A site, okay? So the way this works is each perimeter guy, Miller or Maniac, is going to need kind of me to help him execute at each spot, all right? Okay, when the offense is running a split A, they want to have the pressure at long and the pressure at cat, around the same time, because it's going to force us, we can only look one, it's going to spread us out. We have to make a decision what we're going to watch. So we want to test how coordinated they are. Okay, if they're not coordinated, we can take advantage of that with this setup. So this is the kind of setup where Miller's going to be straight peeking it, perhaps. He's going to make a call. They're going to be moving out cat, right? And one of these guys is going to try and push up on the A site. He might go to quad box. Okay, and this is something where I'm going to help him out. He makes the call. He's getting pushed. I flash over, come out, and get a peek on this guy. I'm going to use this angle to try and capitalize, okay? Or vice versa. I flash over and Miller swings up for a shot there. Okay, you want to get them out of this box or whatever. Get them out and into space where they don't have cover. Same thing here. If the T's get out and they're at the door in the box right here, okay, they're safe here. I mean, we can nade on them, but they're basically safe. So Jeff and I, we need to wait. Okay, he makes the call that he's blind, he's getting pushed. This guy's going to come out. He's going to try and drop into pit. Okay, that's why I'm here. I'm going to try and kill him as he's dropping. Same thing. Guy goes for me. Jeff peeks his head up and takes a shot on him going for me. So we're trying to use angles to get these guys when they're out in space, not behind, not in a safe zone, okay? And it's a setup where you can get picks where, okay, Miller's peeking this, normally he doesn't play there. So a terrorist is not going to expect an A site guy, so you might get a shot there. Here we've played the retake, so they're not going to be as surprised, but again, it could be something where, I'm sitting here peeking it, whatever. But we're going to run this setup if we're getting squashed today, and we need to play kind of back and together, okay? Now, Tom and Calibus, what are you guys doing? Okay, you could turtle up and B and just try and play it. from the site itself, but you're going to find that if they run a split B on the setup, you're going to be fucked, right? Because with guys coming on mid, you're going to get flashed and you're not going to have any safety at all. So now you guys need to be really flexible, and I want you guys to obviously talk to each other, come up with an idea how you want to play this. Okay, one idea is it's almost like a retake B. Play at the door, play at the window, try and get maybe a kill when they're entering the site, but wait outside of the site, wait for us to hear the call and start swinging, okay? You know, and while you're waiting, have a guy window, one guy's watching mid from there, something like that. That way you're not pinned inside the site, you have no options. You could also think about your aggression. Again, it's going to be difficult because 2-cat, you had aggression from a bunch of different points, whereas this is, you guys are going to be alone, so you really need to be on the ball on this setup for B.